What up, YouTube? This is a quick little update. As you can tell, there's not 220s anymore. It's a giant 55. But I wanted to go ahead and talk about how I did this, because obviously there was 220s there, and I want to talk about how I did it so you guys can do it easier and you guys aren't messing with adding a bunch of new water. My 220s are completely cycled, so there was no point in me dumping it out and getting rid of the water. But, you know, 20 gallons of water is, I think, 160 pounds, I want to guess. And if you've ever moved water, you know it splashes back and forth from if you try to move it. So I'm going to talk about how I did it. I have a desk over here, and I got one of these laundry tub things. It's about 18 gallons or something like that, 20 gallons. What I'm doing is siphoning some of the water out to the point where I could lift it up and move it onto that desk. And that's how I got rid of one of the tanks, and I had water in that jug thing, and obviously I had water in the bucket. And then I moved the other one by moving all the water and putting it in that 20 gallon. And then I set the 55, and then I refilled the water back up by siphoning the water back into that 55. So that's just a way so you don't throw away water. That's really good water. Check this out though. I saved pretty much every single baby in there. So they obviously did really well. So everything's going pretty good in this tank. I plan on getting another 2 sponge filters in here, but I mean, I just got a bunch of babies in here, so I'm just gonna feed them. But I figured I'd go ahead and show you my 55 up and running. One thing I wish I would have done that I forgot about is paint the bottom of that tank. A lot of light hits the bottom, or put the reflector on the bottom or something. I forgot to put the reflector on the bottom, or forgot to do something so the water does, or the light doesn't hit straight down. So I've been slowly trying to paint it, just with a little sponge and whatnot. So, but that's how that's going. I figured go ahead and make a video on it and show you guys what's up. So, but I mean, I think it looks pretty good. Got a bunch of babies in there, so my plan is to get a divider, and then put the babies on one side. I got a black pair right there, and I got a, where is it? These two right here are a pair. So, plan on putting them down there and letting them pair off, and, or not pair off, make babies basically. So, but those are all the little babies in there. They're in a 55, which is massive to them compared to a 20. Questions, comments, if you just want to subscribe, feel free to post them. I don't have a really nice light system on here. Do not buy Aqueon glass tops, my word of advice. But yeah, this is my cheap, I got this for 40 bucks plus a 10 gallon plus gravel plus food. I mean, I got a good deal. The food alone is worth $10 a piece. You know, the 10 gallons worth another 10, so that's $30 alone, and just the extra stuff. That doesn't even count the 10 gallon and the siphon and some of the stuff. But I mean, this 55 was definitely a good buy. So it holds water fine. I have no problem with it. Yeah. Just wanted to show off my little tank for a minute. I gotta go back to working because I gotta fill this up all the way. I gotta fill them up, and I gotta move some fish around. Gotta go to the pet store and go get a divider. I'll show you how to install a divider in the next video. I got some aquarium plants coming in. I got a lot of stuff coming in, and I got a lot of stuff I'm doing in my fish room, so I figured I'd go ahead and keep you guys posted. Not much of a fish room, but close enough. Hope you guys enjoyed. Questions, comments. Oh, by the way, you know how I said that this is how it would look if I had 255s? There's not a ton of room. You know, like, that's enough for you to get in there and clean with the siphon if you wanted to, or clean with just the tube. But as far as getting back in there, that's a pretty tight squeeze getting back in there if you have to mess with stuff. You can still, like, plug in stuff, and you can still mess with the airline tubing back there. But it's not, you have to move the light. It's not very comfortable, and obviously if you're bigger, you know, like, you're not going to be able to do it. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Just figured I'd go ahead and show you guys it up and running. So, peace out.